4 through 10, we're doing still lateral area and surface area, but they're all cones. Yeah. So our bases are always going to be circles. So these things are going to always be the same, meaning it's always going to be pi r squared for the area of the base. And you just got to look on the circle to see if you can see the radius or if they give you the diameter. So what we're going to do here is I see that this radius is 4. So I'm just going to do pi equals pi times 4 squared. We're going to leave everything in terms of pi, meaning pi in our answer. So B is 16 pi. The next thing I need for lateral area is the height of the prism. And that's always our distance between the B. So H is 12. And for lateral area, the formula for a cylinder is 2 pi r h. So I can just go straight to plugging it in, which is 2 times pi, our radius was 4, our height is 12. So we get 96 pi. For total surface area, it's the 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. And that goes back to our base. We know what pi r squared is, that's 16 pi. We already know what this is. This was 96 pi. So we're just saying plus 2 times 16 pi, which is really 96 plus 32. And that's going to give me 128 pi. So that is number 6. So on number 7, lateral area, again, is 2 pi r h. And our radius is given at 6. Our height is given, it's 10. So I'm just plugging it in, 2 pi, 6, and then 10. And really, the only thing I'm multiplying together is 2 times 6 times 10, and then keep pi at the very end. So 2 times 6 is 12, then times 10 is 120 pi. So our lateral area is 120 pi. Then to get to our total surface area, that's when we take our 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. So we're still using 6 as our radius, so I'm really just saying 2 times 6 squared. 6 squared is 36. 2 pi times 36. If I double 36, I get 72 pi. So I'm really just saying 120 pi plus 72 pi equals, and I'm kind of running out of room here, 192 pi, and that's inches squared. So all of these are dealing with cylinders. Now on number 8, this 20 is now representing the diameter. So to get to the radius, you have to take half of the diameter. So our radius is 10. And then I'm doing everything the same. Lateral area is 2 pi r h. So 2 times pi times the 10 times the height, which is also 10. So this ends up becoming 200 pi. And that is feet squared. Area is always squared, volume is cubed. And then for total surface area, because you're doing 2 pi r h now plus our two bases, which is pi r squared, I'm literally taking that 200 pi, I'll do it underneath here, 200 pi plus, I'm going to now figure out my 2 pi r squared. 2 pi, our radius was 10. 10 squared is 100. I double that, that's 200. So again, I get 200 pi. Gives me a total of 400 pi feet squared. So on number 9, they're just showing you the same thing, the cylinder, but instead of labeling it on the picture, they just did it over here in words, where it says h equals 12. So I could just go ahead and put the number 12 there. And this is the radius equals 2. So I go ahead and put the 2 there. And I'm doing the same thing. So I want you to try to do number 9. I'm not going to do that one for you. I am going to talk about 10 because D normally talks about diagonal, but since they wrote the D right here, that is the diagonal. And this is perpendicular. I know that's not, you can't really tell that, but if this H is 3 and the diagonal is 5, I need to find the other leg, which is the diameter, but I'm going to use Pythagorean Theorem to find that. So I'm going to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is 3 squared plus x squared equals 5 squared. So I'm going to kind of work backwards. So this is 9 plus x squared equals 25. I'm going to subtract 9. I'm going to get x squared equals 16. And then when I take the square root, I see x is 4. So now I know my diameter is 4. Okay, I'm not too sure when the sound went out, but at least you have my work. So we have 4 for the diameter, so the radius is half that, which is 2. So for total surface area, because I want total, we're going to do 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R squared. And now I can just plug in the parts because I have my H, I know my R. So we're going to say 2 pi times 2 for the radius times 3 our height plus 2 pi times 2 squared. Well, 2 times 2 is 4 times 3. This gives me 12 pi. 2 squared is 4 times 2 gives me 8 pi. And then we add them together, we get 20 pi. Alright, so that takes care of that page. Just fast forward to get to the next page. I'm going to do a video for that. I'm not too sure when the volume went out, so I apologize. But it should be working out.